All right.
Yeah,
It's rolling.
I'm refreshing now, so looks like it's live. So I'm gonna press the start button. You're fixing it. It seems that Tua, can you move your phone?
You know it's.
What's that? You're right. This side, I think it's. Can you move like the phone itself, like out a little bit? Good job. I've got. Good deal. I think that'll be okay. I'll show you what I was. We've got a couple of minutes a couple of seconds to get this going. I feel like there's something black.
It's broadcasting there.
Yeah. Refresh this. Oh, that's so much better. All right, guys. Here we go again. Welcome, guys. Beautiful Friday morning here. It is range time here at Bear Arms Indoor Range here at Ashland, Kentucky. I'm Jeremy Holbrook here with Mike Crawford, the General Manager, Overseer of Day-to-Day Operations, and just welcome to another Friday episode, our second one. As you've noticed, Mr. Billy Bear's not here with us this morning. He just happens to be maybe having a little bit more fun than we are.
Well, he's on his way back from Las Vegas at the SHOT Show. So today, actually, we're going to have our store manager, Josh Willis, be joining us here in a few minutes. He's just running a little bit late, but he's got a lot of good
Fashionably
sure.
late. Mike, cool things going on this week at Bear Arms. Matter of fact, tonight, if you guys notice, we've got some bowling pins up here. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've done this, but we have a bowling pin shoot this evening. It is going to start this evening at 6:30. I don't know if you've ever done this or not. Take bowling pins and we put 5 of them up on a structure, and I think it's at 10 yards, 15 yards maybe.
Yeah.
From 10 to 15 yards away. What a cool thing. And it's not as easy as it looks. I'm going to be really honest with you. The caliber of the gun that you shoot makes a big difference. I've shot with the 9, and it turns out when I shot with the 45, I did so much better. Because you have to knock it maybe 2.5 feet off the table.
Right. You don't just have to knock it over. You have to knock it off the table.
Yeah. So imagine this pin being here in the middle of this table. It's one thing to shoot it and go kerplunk. It's a whole other thing to get it off the table. I mean, you've got to give it a nice little budge. So I love bowling pin shoots.
Yeah, it's going to be fun too. So come out. We normally do our Glock shoots and our Bass League on Friday nights, but we had a Friday night off, so we're replacing this Friday with the bowling pin shoot. But the Glock League will be starting next Friday.
It starts next Friday
February
evening?
2nd.
February 2nd. And that's fun. We try to have things here on Fridays. Hey, I want to say this. Thank you for joining us on Facebook. Our priority over the next 25 minutes, if you have questions, bring it to us on this Facebook Live. We'll do our best to answer them accordingly in that timely fashion in order they come to. Brian Smith, thanks for being here today.
I'm his favorite beekeeper. I'm probably the only beekeeper you know, Brian.
Do you know a lot of beekeepers, Brian? Because maybe, yeah, that'd be awkward. But let me be honest. I've had some of the honey from your bees. They make some good honey.
They do.
And they're local.
I train them well.
Well, you got to whip them into shape.
That's right.
So anyway, well, let's get started today with some of these topics we're looking at. Want to give some updates on the leagues. For example, this past week, the AR League was going really well, and Jody Johnson came in and just took some names.
Jody Johnson's the winner of the AR League from last week in the carbine class. But yeah, it went great. We did a small class this past Wednesday night because it was a week off of the AR League, but come out for the AR League. It's a great time. Scott Reeves is a great instructor, and he runs the league well. So come out for that. It's fun.
I'm saying, is that Wednesday nights?
Wednesday nights, 6:30.
Also, I know that last Friday was our first episode. Last Friday was the finals of our Glock Sports Shooting Foundation.
All right.
And I have this here that, of course, Alan Jones wins.
Oh, of course.
He's a surgeon with a Glock pistol. Also see that first place in pocket Glock, guess who it was? Alan Jones.
Alan Jones.
Gary Taylor did great there. And you know what I heard Heard that we had a junior winner this time.
We did.
From the junior circuit named, a little guy named Jake Crawford. Great high school student at Boyd County High School. He won the junior division. I kind of question, how did he get so good with a gun?
He might be related to me. He's my son.
He's had a good
He's a
teacher.
good shooter.
Yeah, he's a good boy. Great young man. Great stuff going on there. And I know our Bass League just is wrapping up as well. One of the big questions that we've been asked, and not just on Facebook, but here at the store is, hey, Bear Arms, how's the Huntington store coming along? How's it coming along? And I know the Patriot Barbecue is on board.
Yeah, we are super excited. The store is currently under construction. They're going to be starting on the range. It's going to be a totally separate building. It's going to be attached, but it's going to be starting here shortly. So we're looking at early spring opening. I was over at the under construction store just a few days ago, and the inside is beautiful. It's going to be really special to have in this area. Eric Siebel from Patriot Barbecue is going to be coming over doing our cooking, smoking, I should say. It's going to be a barbecue restaurant, burgers, barbecue. But we are really excited about that.
That's good. A lot of people want to know, they've asked, are you guys going to have lunch specials there? Heck yes.
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine having a lunchtime where you can go not only get a nice sandwich, but then go to the range too?
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be fun. I'm very much looking forward to that. So thank you for those questions. We know you're excited. We're looking at springtime.
Yeah, and we're getting a lot of support from people from Huntington are coming to our Ashland store, so we appreciate all that support from you guys in Huntington. Hope to see you guys there. We have been getting a lot of questions. Is your membership, if you get a membership, is it going to be good at both stores? And yes, it is. If you have a membership, you can use both ranges as much as you want.
Just fun check-in from Billy Bear, our owner here. As we said, he's at the SHOT Show in Las Vegas on his way back today.
Is he watching?
Well, he's always watching this. You know how if he's not watching this, he's watching the cameras. He sees all, knows all. Well, anyway, next week he's going to be back here on Friday morning to show us. Now, listen, he went down there and got some goodies.
Oh, yeah.
This SHOT Show, I've seen some of the pictures he's been posting, his wife's been posting on Facebook. There's some really nice things down there, some new weapons. Matter of fact, there's some new firearms that we're going to talk about today here in just a bit.
There are. When Josh gets here, we actually did a review, a comparison on the Glock 19X, which we have in stock in the store right now. They just were shipped out this week. We have one in rental, so you guys can come down and test fire the new 19X. Josh did a comparison. He'll talk a little bit about more when he gets here. But a comparison between the 19X and the SIG P320 carry. They're similar style guns, and it's very detailed. We're going to be posting it up on our website as soon as we're done doing this live video.
Yeah, it's going to be. We're going to post it right now. And
it's uploading right now.
Right. The Glock, the new Glock. Here it is, right here in front of us. It is. They call it the 19X, right?
Yes.
It is a 19 slide.
Right.
On basically the frame of a 17.
Right.
I carry a 19, but I have really big hands.
And I carry a 17. And
Really?
I have normal hands. I do, yeah.
I love this idea of the X. And now it also took the most parts from Generation 5.
Right. I can kind of show you a few things on it. As always, safety first. We have a weed eater line through the barrel and the action to make sure it's unloaded. Nothing in the magazine. I'm going to go ahead and take this out so I can show a few things on it before Josh gets here, and he can talk a little bit more about it. But as you can see, the coyote color, that's what the military wanted. So this is kind of their military version of it. Beautiful gun. Big thing that I noticed, the lanyard loop.
That's interesting.
That was added to it. A lot of people wonder, I got this big hole back here. Some people put plugs in it. Other attachments. That's a really good idea using that lanyard loop. The front is a little bit different than your Generation 5s, and I can't get a close-up of it, but it is curved differently.
A little bevel on it.
Right, a little bevel. The Gen 5s just kind of comes out and is straight, which a lot of people didn't like. But
yeah, they didn't have a matching bevel. That's right.
Right, didn't have a matching bevel. Well, this one does. But yeah, you can see the size of the slide, 19 size slide, 17 size handle grip. So when Josh gets here, we'll let him talk a little bit more about it.
That's me. I'm a Glock guy. I will say I've been a Glock guy, mostly because of the league here. I got so involved with Glock guns. I've loved my Glock 19. I had a 17. I've actually now have a 17 long, but this is a very, I I think it's a versatile handgun that also seems to make the check marks on anything I need a handgun for. I haven't shot it yet, but I'm looking forward to doing that in the near future. So when he gets here, we'll talk a little bit more about that. Do want to say this. We're only a week away from February.
Right.
And we want to introduce a contest that is going to occur. That's only going to be here at the Ashland Range from February 1st through the 14th. So you can still come on Valentine's Day and do it. We're calling it the Cupid Couples Challenge. But it takes two people. It takes a man and a woman, right? Now, guys, if you come here with another guy and you want to keep a challenge, get out. We're not, no. But we're going to have the gentleman, you're going to shoot at a particular distance. We're going to look at right at 25 yards. We're taking it out to the distance, right?
Right.
And then for the ladies, you get to shoot at 15 yards. Now, you each get 10 shots on one target. And on that target, we're going to use the combined scores, okay? So it's you are a team, man and woman. You guys are working together against these other couples. Now, at the end of the contest, on the morning of the 15th, we're going to look at the highest score per couple for a really nice Bear Arms gift certificate. So this is just a fun challenge. Guys, bring those ladies out here. You want a fun Valentine's night? Come here. And you know another thing that I realized? We had a very first thing happen here. Our first ever
We had a proposal on the
marriage
range.
proposal on the gun range.
So we want to give them a shout out.
PJ and Kelly, congratulations. She said yes, by the way.
She did say yes.
I wonder, was she intimidated because they were on the gun range?
Oh, well, it was kind of funny because we didn't even, we had a little bit of idea that was happening, but not at the time. And we looked up at the camera and saw a guy down on his knee. Or what's going on back there? But
looking for brass. No.
Looking for brass.
He's getting married. Question online right now, Mr. James Christian, what's the cost for the 19X? I've got to be the first to say, we're not allowed via social media to talk about the prices of firearms. That's not just us. That's national. That's a Glock thing. That's firearms. However,
And a Facebook thing.
and Facebook
Definitely
policy.
a Facebook thing.
Yeah.
We want to stay out of Facebook jail. And we've been there, so.
Been there, done that. Can't talk about that.
But if you call the store, we'll be happy to give you the prices and tell you how many we have in stock, stuff like that.
Also, what I like the most now, this one right here is specifically from our rental stand. You can rent it. Come shoot it first.
Yeah.
That is one of the coolest things about here at Bear Arms. You can actually shoot the gun you want to purchase before making the big jump.
Have you shot it yet?
I haven't.
We're going to probably change that before we leave.
Listen, before lunchtime, I'm shooting this handgun. So next week we got some leagues that are getting ready to start again. Of course, February, that first weekend in February, Friday night, next Friday, the Glock Sports Shooting Foundation starts again. Also, Bass is going to be coming right back, and the AR League. So man, all these things are coming right back.
We're also in our 4th or 5th week of the Youth League, so we're going to be starting up another spring league. So if you're interested in the Youth League, start getting ready for that.
Good. Also, did notice this Saturday, tomorrow, full house for the concealed carry class. Full house, but that doesn't mean you can't get a part of it. You can go right now on our website. Go to our beararmsgunrange.com. You can go right there under, when you go to our homepage, you can get into those classes. You can do that now, and you can even pick a Saturday. Get there and make sure it's convenient for you and your schedule. And man,
the Bear Arms Gun Range website's beararmsgunrange.com. We're doing a lot of work to it for our customers. We're going to be posting scores on there. One easy place to find your scores. You can buy firearms right off of our website. They ship right here to the store. No shipping. We eat the shipping. So you can shop right from the comfort of your own couch.
that's nice.
It is nice.
That's nice. So yeah, even classes, again, I'm looking at right now, not only can you do the concealed deadly weapons, but also you can do the next step. There's a next step class. It's one thing to have your concealed permit. It's also a next step to what to do with that. It's hard to know what to do in an active shooter situation, right?
Right, and we actually have that class scheduled February 4th. If you're interested, it is coming up, and it is a wonderful class. And just like the name says, it's what to do after you do the initial concealed carry class. You know, it goes into different shooting positions, drawing from different types of holsters. It covers different types of holsters. What to do if something bad ever did happen and you did have to use your firearm to protect yourself. You know, do you need to do after that? So it's a really good class.
I have a young lady here named Margie. I said young lady because she's my mom.
Oh.
She's asking, what is the age for the youth league? Typically, we like 7 years old.
7 years old.
However, there's also there's some 6-year-olds that have the maturity to be a part of this, and that's been allowed. Now, also, there's some 37-year-olds that don't have the maturity to be in the youth league.
How old are you?
37. But it's really typically, we like the age of 7. We think there's a lot of safety. They can comprehend some of the safety instructions and understand the logistics of having a deadly firearm, and having to be responsible for it. Not to say that a 6-year-old couldn't, not to say that a 5-year-old couldn't, but also they're going to get in positions where they're going to be holding the rifle. This isn't a bipod league, even though there are stages where they have a rested position with the gun, say on a bag or whatnot.
Right.
But there are times where they actually have to support it, and just for the age, 7 seems to be right around that age where they do have that muscle support to do that. So makes a little bit more sense for that.
One of the other big questions with the youth league we get is what kind of guns or what kind of rifles do they use in the youth league? We use 22 caliber rifles, no optics, so we're learning open sights.
Yes.
Crickets, people ask if they can use crickets, for the smaller kids, and yes, absolutely, it's
a great gun.
Great gun.
Safe.
Yeah, and we have a lot of people a lot of kids using them. So
my 5-year-old, soon to be 6-year-old, he's been working on his cricket. He enjoys it, man. He is ready to be here.
All right. We have, I don't know if you've seen it or not, but we have a precision cricket in stock right now.
Here?
Yeah,
Man,
you got to come in and check it out.
His birthday's like 40 days away. I'm in trouble. Cool. All right, guys, keep asking us questions on Facebook Live. We totally appreciate that. What was that? There was another thing going on other than the bowling pin shoot and the Cupid Couples Challenge and the leagues going on. Another thing. Now I know that wild game contest just ended.
Yes.
Did you see these pictures? The Predator Challenge.
Yeah.
People were shooting some animals.
We do. We have another one coming up. I believe it's going to be in March. We'll be posting the information on it, but we do have another one in the works.
Good question that came in via email here. He said he just recently ordered a custom holster for his gun. That's good.
Oh, yeah.
That puts you in some good company, my friend. What's the turnaround? Man, it's only a couple days turnaround normally.
Yeah, right now we're running about a 3-day turnaround. We're going to tell you 5 to 10 days, but realistically, right now we're running about 3 days. We got a lot of new stuff coming out. We're constantly working on stuff, trying to get new products out, testing things. So if you check out BearArmsHolsters.com or get on our Facebook, Bear Arms Holsters, you can see all the new great stuff we have coming out. We have a hybrid holster that just came out that not a whole lot of people have seen the backing that we're using, but it's really nice.
Fun conversation Mike and I had just the other day. We were talking about the stretch of the impact or the ripple that Bear Arms makes with their custom holsters. Now, yeah, we're here. You can put a pin dot on Ashland, Kentucky on a map. But how far does Bear Arms custom holsters reach? And I just asked him, say, hey man, what's the furthest order? Because online, you never know where people are coming from. But I know some of these answers, but I'll let him tell you. Where are we shipping holsters to?
Well, we kind of looked at it yesterday. I can't remember all the countries. I know we've hit all 50 states, Mexico, Sweden, France, England, all kinds of different countries. But yeah, they're going all over the world, which is really surprising. Ashland, little Ashland.
I think that's incredible. I mean, I love local business.
Oh, yeah.
But there's one thing of like having your hot dog stand and serving the local streets. But man, when you're talking about shipping out to country after country after country that I can't even pronounce, let alone never spell, man, that's a stretch. I'm proud of this place for doing such effort.
And it's great for Ashland. I mean, we're hiring more and more people to work on our holster division.
There's a really nice staff back there making holsters. I thought about that. I came in yesterday just to oversee some things and look. Man, you may have neighbors or friends that work here at Bear Arms. They are truly making a difference. Now, yeah, they're making a product for someone to order, But your neighbor may be making something for somebody in Sweden that's custom order. That's fantastic.
Right.
Oh man, do I see a friend who just got here today, and I will gladly hang out with them. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to introduce to you one of our friends here. He is our store manager here at Bear Arms. This is Mr. Josh Willis, and if I'm not mistaken, we got Maverick, right? Little Maverick here. He's going to be my buddy. Hi, man. How are you today?
Hey guys, how's it going?
We got some goldfish going. Hi. How are you?
So Josh is here. He got delayed a little bit in traffic. We'll have him talk a little bit about his comparison that he did. Like I said, when this live broadcast is done, we are going to put that full review on our website, beararmsgunrange.com, and you can go watch the full review on them. But if you want to talk a little bit, in all honesty, people want to hear about this 19X. So
Yeah, no, absolutely. The 19X is it's the new thing out from Glock. They took their military contract pistol and set it out in the civilian market. They made little changes. They pulled the manual thumb safety that was on there, and a lot of people have been asking about it. So essentially, the 19X is a Glock 19 pistol that has a Glock 17 full-size grip. So it holds 17 rounds rather than the traditional Glock 19 15 round capacity. So it is for people that have larger hands, that run mag extensions, that want more grip, and the 19X definitely provides that.
That's cool.
Have you shot it yet? Say no.
Not yet.
So again, check out our website for the full review, and it'll be up, I'm guessing, 10 minutes or so after we're done with this.
I said
live
11:30.
broadcast.
When we finish this broadcast, go ahead and look at it and just scroll down, look down there at the blogs and then the media as well.
It's going to be on our YouTube channel as well, so do a search for our YouTube channel. We're going to be adding more and more videos to it, so check it out.
And also the new SIG. New SIG's rolling out, right?
Well, the SIG's been out for a little while, the 320 carry.
The X carry, yeah, the X carry.
The X carry, that's the X carry. The comparison we did was just the 320 carry and the 19X. But yeah, the 320 X carry is out now, and it's a beautiful gun.
Yeah, we did the comparison video. We used the regular 320 carry model rather than the X carry because they're on different aspects. The X carry it has lightning cuts. There's cuts in the slide that reduce recoil and stuff like that. Not really fitting for I guess military use or self defense. It's it's more of a competition gun. The X carry models right after the X5 series that the 320 pistol has, and that's more of a competition ready firearm.
But yeah, and he did a very detailed comparison, which you can see. You can actually see it on the range even.
Yeah, we shoot it. We had several of our employees shoot it just to get their feel of it, and it worked out good.
Guys, as we get the last couple minutes here with our talk today, again, we're open to all the questions that you want. Again, thank you for submitting some questions. And even when you're here, when you come to Bear Arms and you shoot some time in the range and you have some other questions, not only just ask them and they'll answer you here, but maybe we can get to it during the show next week as well. We don't mind, man. This is fun. We're here for you guys. We just love to see people get more comfortable and more confident with their firearms. That's why we exist. So keep on the questions coming here. We'll be glad to answer them.
Did want to talk a little bit about the AR build class. We get a lot of questions on it. Josh is actually the person that teaches the AR build class. We get a lot of people, ex-military, and we're a veteran-owned company, and the majority of our employees are veterans. But we get a lot of comments as in, Josh, we learned how to do that in the military, but I think you may be confusing that with field stripping. I can show you what one of our kits looks like. When you start the AR build class, you start with a bag of parts.
That's a rifle.
A little bit different than field stripping. So you're going to start with this, and by the time you leave, you're going to assemble it, test fire it, and take it home with you.
That's way more complicated than that. So you walk them through this.
Yeah, step by step we go through and we put every little piece and part together. The only thing that's not really assembled is the bolt carrier group, because a lot of those come from the factory and there's a gas key on top of it that's part of the rifle that uses to reciprocate the bolt, which loads and unloads cartridges. Those are actually pinned in place. They're torqued down with little torque screws, and then they actually pin those over so that way they can't really come loose or come off. Not really a part you want to go anywhere. But I was actually looking, ever since we got these comments about how in the military they learned how to do this, or I can disassemble and assemble my rifle blindfolded. You know, that's fantastic that, you know, you still retain those skills and stuff like that once you got out of the armed services. But it's a more detailed build than that. We're not talking about field stripping and assembling a rifle. This is every little piece and part that goes into an AR-15 that gets assembled. So we've had a lot of comments about it. There's one Facebook famous guy, sort of, kind of, as far as our Facebook page is concerned, that he says he can build one in 5 minutes. Now, we issued a challenge on Facebook that if he can put that thing together, the entire rifle in 5 minutes, we'll give him a rifle. So I guess if you think you can put this entire kit together in 5 minutes, be my guest. Come on down. I'll definitely sit there. We may live stream it.
Let's do that.
Just so you can prove us wrong. But
Mike's going to show you the components.
I don't think I could take these out of the bag in 5 minutes. Can you see them?
Sorry, we're on a little bit of delay.
Yeah, there's a lot of parts.
And this is, one time my wife and I bought a barbecue from Lowe's, and after we assembled it, we needed counseling. So if he can do this in 5 minutes, good for him.
yeah.
So, some more exciting news, Master Sig Dealer. We are officially Master Sig Dealers now. Josh, you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, the SIG Master Dealer program is kind of a big deal. This is kind of the first time that SIG has wanted to partner with a range this small, or a gun store this small. Probably the closest master dealer or elite dealer that I can think of is Smoky Mountain Knife Works in Tennessee. That's the only one I know right offhand that runs a program like that. I know we're really excited. We have the ammo, the optics. I think I saw an air rifle downstairs. SIG's dabbling in just about everything right now. So a lot of the latest and greatest, we'll be able to get that. We got an MPX there.
Excited about these.
Yeah.
The pistol caliber carbines, they are really getting popular. This is the SIG MPX. Real excited to get these in, so come check those out.
Is that 9mm?
9mm pistol caliber, yep.
Very neat. Great question online. Gentleman asks, for private lessons on the AR build classes, are weekends available? And could, say, a group of 3 take it together?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Sure. Yep. That's good. Hey guys, we're going to wrap up this week's episode. Now remember, tonight we're bringing back the bowling pin shoot.
Come out for the bowling.
I want to see here. It is fun. And you know what? It's not only fun, but it's also great for beginner shooters. It's actually the first challenge I ever attended here for a special event other than shooting paper was a bowling pin. Not as competitive, not cutthroat people aren't going to be. I thought if I didn't do well, I'd be making fun of. No, they were actually encouraging. Cool way to build community and make some new friends. And then just, help each other get better, which is great. Also, sign up online, guys. You can sign up online for your next concealed carry class, even for next weekend. Also for the AR classes, too. Thank you for the question about that. We do hope you and your friends come here and build together. So, I'm excited to get Billy back here to see some goodies that he's going to, he's going to be like Santa Claus with bags of stuff coming back here from the show. Hey, for Mike and for Josh and for Maverick, man, thanks for being here with us today. You made it really special, man. That's cool to have you here.
Thank you.
He's got Goldfish. He's good to go, man. He's good. Guys, thank you so much for being with us today. We hope you have a fantastic day. When you shoot, be safe. Consider your safety and those around you. You guys know how it is. Ear and eye protection, but also respect for yourself and for the handguns and for the firearms and everyone else with you. So guys, have a great week. We'll see you next Friday here. Have a great week. Say bye. Bye-bye.